Bitcoin, we start with forward chart. Just I want to give a quick update. And if you refer to my last analysis, we get this one, I mentioned discuss about the divergence. That's why we get the next drop. Okay, that's why I mentioned whoever get the trade for buy within the next 1 or 2 hours. If they don't see the move continuation, they should take out the trade. Whoever get the trade by having entry above this. Okay. Anyway, as I mentioned in my last analysis, I mentioned if you want to look for continuation, we have to see the breakout of a 53 and 54. This zone at this point become quite important for us. And even we can expect this one turn to a deeper correction before we see the continuation. Okay. Anyway, we start with the higher time frame. We want to see what we have been looking for. And we want to see what's the next. If we move to monthly chart, we don't see any information. And as I mentioned, we're looking to see the breakout of the 53 following maybe 54K. And as what I explained my last analysis, I mentioned we are looking for the next correction. Okay, now the question is, this is where we are going to get the next correction before we see the breakout of the 53 or 54. And as I mentioned, the best thing is if we get the correction before we get the breakout of the 53 and 54. Because at this point, if we get the correction, then after the breakout of the 54, we can expect the price can continue and even tag all-time high. Okay, we are not going into the details, and if this is the next correction, now the question is whether we can expect to be in the relative to what we have here or this one. Mostly I'm expecting to be in relative to what we have here, because we're looking at this one as an internal flat for one move up, then we can expect to see the deeper correction. Okay, and this is the most, as I mentioned, the mostly I'm looking to see the in relative to what we have here. Because if we get in relative to this one, then we can expect this one turn to a really deep correction. That's why I mentioned whoever wants to look for buy, they should know how to manage it. Okay. To make it very simple, the breakout of the 53 and 54 at this point is very important for us. And for me, if I get any opportunity for buy based on lower time frame, based on daily or forward chart within the correction, I will take the trade. But at this point, we don't see any more information based on weekly. And if we move to daily chart, even if the price continue from here, as what I explained based on forward chart, we can expect to see the divergence. That's why whoever wants to look for buy, they should know how to manage it. That's why if this we can, for me, I can expect the price to be within this one for longer time, maybe another few days before we see the continuation. Okay, because what I expect from here, because even if the price continue from here as a sharp move following by divergence, then which for me, I don't like to look for trade in that case. Anyway, it depends on the strategy the traders are looking for. At this point, I'm looking at this correction to make it very simple. Any opportunity for buy based on lower time frame, I will take it. Then I'm looking to see the breakout of the 53 and 54. Okay. And at this point, I don't see any trade setup. If I move to lower time frame forward chart, at this point, I'm looking at this one. We can look for trade for buy within this one, but I'm trading within this correction. All right. That means as long as the price tag this top, I will start to manage it, at least move my stop loss to break even. Okay, but it depends on the strategy, how we can look for trade. It depends on the strategy the traders that are using. And if I move to lower time frame, I don't see anything else. The only thing is if I get any opportunity for buy from here, I will take it. And at this point, the only option is to put the entry above this top. Rather than that, I don't see any other way. And if anyone wants to, for me, if I want to put my entry above this top, then what I want price sharply tag, break, and continue the price tag. I see there is no continuation. I will not keep the trade more than 2 hours. This is not a really good trade setup, but at this point, if I get any opportunity for buy, I consider as a short term. Then the breakout of this zone again, the breakout of this zone, this is what I'm looking for. And I'm expecting with the breakout of this zone, then we can look for uh price, we can expect the price tag all-time high. That's why I'm expecting this one turn to a deeper correction. That's why any opportunity for buy from here, I consider as a short term for one move up. Then from there, we can expect the next drop. Okay, that's why whoever wants to look for buy from here, as long as we get into the profit, we should know how to manage it, at least move our stop loss to break even. Because if there is a breakout of the 53, then it's good, we keep the trade. If not, at least we are safe. Anyway, We follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.